Between. There we go. Low hydrate.
Hello, hello.
We are eternaling. Finally, after forever.
Yep.
It's been so long.
It's been a couple of weeks.
Years. Years, I tell you. Mountains. There have been some buffs and nerfs. I'm not sure if like any of them affect the draft at all. It is quite annoying that it works that way. Like, there really should be an in-client way to like do that stuff again.
Oh yeah.
And it's kind of weird to me that there isn't. We already saw that one.
No.
Ah. Yeah, it's like I think they have links to like the Steam pages. Of course, those have more explanations and everything, but it's weird that you don't just have that, you know?
Yep.
And indeed, it is cards.
Chords. 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 The weird side of them. Not as good.
Not quite as good. Especially next to this fucking dude.
But yeah,
there's some good cards in this.
Wow, yeah. But yeah, the changes were like Varas, Statutory Maiden, even added Golem, Moonstone Vanguard, Aria.
I'm not sure if there's a single uncommon or common card in there in the bunch. Seraph's Choice is technically.
Josh and Twilight Hunt.
I believe Banish is the
we haven't enabled.
It should be enabled.
Oh. Refresh and.
Yeah, it was enabled before the stream started.
Yep. Alright, so what you thinking?
Probably Relentless Deadshot.
Just to start, huh?
He also has Lifesteal, and he's a bear. So, pretty fucking strong. Novice Sentimenter's pretty good. Venomous Mount's pretty good. These two are, of course, well known to this stream.
Yeah.
But let's see if we can get us a Justice deck going. Nimble Conscript there. There's another Novice Sentimancer. There's Dizo's Racket, again. I think it's probably one of these two.
Nakano or Combre?
That is the question. I'll just take Nimble Conscript because fuck it.
Defense Paladin, solid. Tremor
Apparently I chose poorly.
Yep.
There's Steadfast Paladin, there's Tremor Shocker. I may just grab this Tremor Shocker and see where we go from here.
We have to pick a card before it shows up.
Ah,
fair
interesting.
Fair enough.
Okay, another Tremor Shocker and a Faithful. So clearly I should have just committed to Combre immediately.
Yeah, I guess so.
The Faithful and the Spellstrike Sorceress, both
very
pretty
good.
strong.
Yep.
And the fire is basically dried up at this point.
Yep.
Do I want a 2-drop? Do I want another 6 damage unblockable? Within the Tremor Shocker. Quicksilver Ooze, another Faithful. Yeehaw. Twin Size pretty good.
Another Faithful.
Jesus, they're just
Warhawk,
dropping all the Faithfuls to
Warhawk,
us.
Twin
Warhawk,
Sai.
Twin Sai. All three of these are pretty good.
Yep. Bird.
I guess with 2 Tremor Shockers, I may just be able to fill in my early game. I feel like I'm more likely to see a Roosting Warhawk later than a Statue's Faithful.
We have seen like 4 of them.
You know, hypothetically.
The short?
Yeah, probably. Certainly the better of the two. Submerged Titan or Mute is an interesting question. Probably go with Titan here, but Mute's also still pretty strong.
Yep.
Well, there we go. I'll take it. The Justice is dried up utterly, of course.
That idiot.
You lose armor, he gains that much attack. That's a neat concept. I don't even know Sewer Sludge was in this shit.
Hi, Sewer Sludge. There's a standard, there's a
I'm gonna take that
Wormstone.
Wormstone.
Yep. Awakened Sentinel, also pretty good.
Wormstone, 7/7, nice.
Yep.
Let's see. None of these units excite me greatly. There is Tinker, there's Cryptic Etchings. I'll just grab a Tinker. Dispel or Seek Power? Power, see what we get. Watchful Amanera is pretty good. Argentport Soldier, pretty good. I'm actually doing okay on 2s and only have 1/3 for once. Watchful Marinera. Sharpened Reflex. I wonder if Unlock Potential is like any good at all in this format. I honestly have no idea. I mean, I imagine the answer is no, as it is in most cases, but you never know. Seems our secondary pack is really striking out as to our main colors here.
Yeah.
Which is unfortunate. Hopefully we get enough playables to actually, like, you know, do us a draft.
Yep. Back partners. Red. Marinara.
We do have Seek Power. There's also this Argentport Soldier.
God, the fire is just here. Flame Blast.
Yeah, the fire
real
has
good.
appeared.
Backpacker's Machete's real good. Bolas is fine.
It's funny, like, the seat would be a great way to kind of solidify a fire splash. Which would allow me to play the Nimble Conscript and then any fire cards I grab. But maybe I do, like, that kind of stuff later. That's a pretty good fall short, though. Might grab this Seed of Glory because I don't really see anything else that's, say, exceptionally exciting.
Pummel or Death Strike?
Probably Deft Strike. Deft Strike plays in this format. None of these cards really do.
Nope, apart from Dark Return, which is not in our color.
Sadly.
Blink Pool for Rebel Sharpshooter.
I
mean, they're both red, which is a or Dispel.
Yeah, it would sort of be the Dispel would be the
Compass?
potentially play target. I don't know if we have anything that really likes Compass here. Sharpshooter quite likes Compass, for example. I might just grab a Dispel here. And then we pray we get enough playables. We get an Eclipse Dragon offered to us, of course.
Ooh, well, yeah. Of course we do.
It's that kind of draft.
Yep.
I don't know, this deck is going to be pretty spell heavy, and I don't know if it's going to have room for like a Lingering Influence, to be honest. Anyway, so there's a Steadfast Paladin, which is really good with Svetch's Faithful. And I think I do need to skew towards units right now.
Yeah.
Because the High Alert's quite good, the Flash Grenade's quite good. Sauropod Crasher's pretty good, but I think Paladin will help me get good stuff out, so that.
Horn of Plenty?
I know I want to skew towards units, but Horn of Plenty is just so good. And if I get offered another horn and not one of these ones, I feel sad, but if I don't get offered another horn, then that's a bit sad. Fuck it, just draft 500 Svetch's Faithfuls.
Yeah.
Win the video game.
Displaced.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 2-drops. Technically not anything's on 4. Placed is also a 1-drop, though. Yeah, well, that's the thing. Like, the Tremor Shocker would be another 4-drop. So the question is between the Oryctodon, which can go down on 1, which is really strong, or the Tremor Shocker, which can go down on 4. And they're both kind of like places on my curve that I'm not 100% sure about. I guess I do have a ton of early games. Maybe I just go for the 3rd Tremor Shocker and say, fuck it. Headhunter's really strong. Amber Coin's pretty good. Chemo's Blueprints is probably not in this deck, but hey, we'll see. That's a pretty late Omnivorous Vorlunk. Vetch's Faithful is really, really good. Like, if people are passing me Svetch's Faithful, that I assume that means that they're not in Justice. Like, that's how good it is.
Yep.
Either Glory is pointless. Two Tinkers feels like a lot of Tinkers. This would be like a 16 power deck. Always remove the Chemo's Blueprints, although having the Silver Short Sword on demand actually seems pretty strong.
Is that the only thing it is?
Yes. Yeah, because these two are relics.
Yeah.
I really don't understand why people wouldn't like it, is the only thing about it. So if I was to pass something, it would be a spell, and it would likely be Envelop, I think. I really do think the Chemo's Blueprints just to grab up some removal with the short sword is pretty strong.
The influence stuff in here. Apart from for that
Vorlunk needs 2, the Tremor Shocker needs 2, and then the Blueprints need 2. So I think this seems okay as far as power goes. That does play, particularly because this is a nasty combo.
Yeah.
And it has a fall short for other things. That plays somewhat better than you'd expect. Probably still redraw it for not having all the stuff I want. This'll... I mean, we definitely saw a bunch of them, or a bunch of Svetch's Faithfuls get past this here. It just feels weird because 3/3 is a really good stat line even if you get it late. Like, a big problem with a lot of the, like, conditional 2-drops is that you won't be able to play them early and they're just not relevant enough late, but a 3/3 is good at basically every stage of the game.
Yep.
I don't know though, I haven't been playing a lot of drafts super recently. Would have played some last week, but we moved.
Yeah, we did kinda.
Ended up being a pretty quick draft. We'll see what the play phase is like. Yeah, I keep that. Keep that for years. Yeah, so this is a case where I can, unless they can kill the Paladin, guarantee a 3/3.
Yep.
With, like, no cost to myself.
Yep.
It will take a bit, though.
Yeah. But we can seek up our other time.
Yep. Yeah, we got all the influence we want here.
This is its own reward.
This is its own reward. I have removal for that guy, which is good.
Oh, pisses its own reward.
What they tell me.
Your apartment's great.
Yep. Oh no!
The vault must be protected.
Alright, they're in Combre, which, unless they have silence, is pretty good for this guy. But of course, Combre does have silence.
Yep.
You know.
I protect the light.
So I will play Chemo's Blueprints next turn if he's alive, rather than the Faithful.
Get a sword on him.
Yep. No, I'm good. Okay, they also have a fast spell. Potentially sharpened reflexes, potentially meditate. this is interesting, and I think I may actually take that. Get the card advantage and kill off their extra power.
Yeah.
That seems good. Like, if they hadn't presented me such a good target, I probably would have gone with Chemo's blueprints there, but
Yep,
stopping
fair
them from getting the extra power and, you know, 1-for-1 trading with my Deft Strike seems really good.
Yeah.
In this case, I probably end up playing the Faithful and the Soldier, and then Chemo's blueprints,
This is its
and
own
then
reward.
play the short sword as well.
I will stand watch. For the arena!
So my board just got a lot bigger.
Wolverine!
Yep, I definitely have something. Fall short.
Ah.
Well, that's what that pause was. Need
Yep.
to get that out of their hand.
Does that boy have a battle skill? Not yet.
Let's
He
patch
doesn't,
you up.
and I'm not sure. Oh wait, he has
Oh,
killer,
he
right?
does
So they
now.
couldn't have
He
done
does
that.
now.
Yeah. That's kind of funny.
This'll sting a bit.
Ah, well that will also take care of it. Or not. Interesting decision making.
Right?
Alright, I probably do, yeah, the Tremor Shocker and the Headhunter.
Anything for some coin.
So, let's see, you cost 2. We'll eventually get our chance with that. Surprised they didn't attack in with the 1-3, but I guess they want to play defense with that. Which, fair enough.
What do you...
Nope.
Blink and you'll miss it.
Okay, so now I probably want to Chemo's blueprints and fall short.
You have to... When you can fall short is 1-3.
Yeah, but I feel like that's probably fine. She's going to get the wanted poster from this guy, which I guess would also be an option to fall short, to wanted poster and then fall short this turn. Probably fall shorting something a little bigger is a bit better.
Yeah.
Probably fall short after everything. Yeah. Suppose I could have denied them the 5th power, but as long as this is a Horn of Plenty, I'm probably okay.
Gonna want it close to her and then weapon her.
Yes. Yeah, she's the only one that I can really wanted poster and kill.
The journey to Amora is long.
Alrighty, never mind. Shame I can't do all 3 of these. Although I guess I'd be drawing him anyway.
Here.
At this point, doesn't really matter either way. That's very cowardly of you. Aha! I've gained 3 life now. I did just get 7 life off of that short sword, which is nice.
Yeah, and your Tremor Shocker is now,
Yep.
I will stand watch. For the Oreen!
Oh, my board is getting bigger. It's nice. I can just play that Tremor Shocker, but I may actually shift him for the 6 damage.
like the unblockable.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Alrighty then. Ooh, this is an interesting one. That is the questions. This would basically be like a free card draw here. Turn him into a 3/3. Doesn't mean I can't play anything else, but that might be enough, you know.
Well, they're only doing 1 damage overhead.
Exactly,
so...
and I can stop that whenever I
Yeah,
want
you
with
can
the
silence
spell, which
that.
is nice.
Are you gonna attack him with anything? Or...
Yes. I need to force them to start clearing the board away.
Like, finest hour isn't in. Right?
Nope. High alert is. So that is always something to be aware of, but... Yeah, I'm totally fine with that. And with them taking a fuck ton of damage on top of that. And I guess drafting all flyers is definitely an option.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Fair
Yeah.
enough.
We pretty much, they like just did not draw any gas, and we were given the time to continue drawing. I think like this deck goes long really, really well with all of those, the Tremor Shockers, the Horn of Plenty, even like the Submerged Titan. Everything in this deck just grows way out of control. Yeah, it's sort of like Warp. I favor Warp a lot in this format, but of course, you can't do it over absolutely everything. You kind of always have to weigh the pluses and minuses, but like drawing a card for free is very often worth going against like your quote-unquote optimal play. Warp is way more interesting now that it's actually on decent cards. This draft format is definitely one of the first ones that have made it really well. You know, like it's made Warp a really interesting decision. Let's see what we find. Let's see if we find anybody. The other thing about it was it was not like I was, in a ton of danger if I didn't play the Horn there. If
Yeah.
anything, Horn is often a very slow play.
Yep.
Yeah, I think I do this because I can turn the Spire Spell Sword into a 3/3 Svetch's Faithful.
Sure.
I really hope I draw another active power here so I can then Deft
Plus
Strike him to kill
Seek
things.
Power
but
also.
yeah, it's sort of like Seek is a bit awkward timing-wise, but,
Yeah, but
overall, like, I like this hand. This is what I'm coming to. Well, I have another Deft Strike. That's going to be annoying. It does at least mean that I'm going to get to keep him and play the Svetch's Faithful, but it also means I'm going to have to deal with like 4 horse, which, not amazing. Getting another Time Sigil is good.
I will stand watch. For the Oreen!
A lot of this is going to come down to how strong their turn 3 is. Okay, they gave up a Shugo tactic. They have a fast spell, which is worrying.
Terrifying. Second.
Yep. So they have a char in their hand, I assume. I'm doing this partly because I want to gain some life. Ah, flash grenade. Well, glad to get that out of their hand.
Second. I don't think it really
Yeah.
matters.
Can't do anything else this turn, which was always the trade-off. I think we might just lose this on them running us the fuck down.
Yeah, they go off to a flying start.
Yep.
We ride!
There's not much I could do. It's sort of like I could trade, but then like my Vorlunk doesn't have anything to do.
Yeah.
This at least has a small chance of scaring them. In that I can like do a block.
Yeah.
Yeah, if they attack in with them, the game's just done because that means they have it. Well, spot check them. I can't really afford to go down to 6.
No, yeah.
Smash it!
Alright, well, if my next card is a power, I might have a chance. That's about where we're at.
Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna play him shifted, right?
Shifted, baby. Gotta save
Shift
that
him.
2 power.
Woo!
Ah!
Oh! Well, we have a dash.
We are
right?
dead. We are just dead.
We can kill him, right?
Yeah, but that doesn't matter.
Oh yeah, then they get damage. Oh, alright, yeah, we got run down. We almost
We
got there.
came disgustingly close to getting that.
They just ran us the fuck down.
Blinkwolf is very good in this draft format. 2 drops aren't worth too much, so trading 1 health out for warp is absolutely
They
massive.
obviously took that Eclipse Dragon we passed up.
Probably. Oh, Jesus. We almost won that. Like, 2 damage is actually, or 2 attack is actually pretty respectable in this format. So, like, Blinkwolf passes that with flying colors, and Warp means that he's not a useless card in the late game. Because if he's lower down in your deck, you get to play him for 2 and draw a card with him, which a 2/1 for 2 that draws a card is a fantastic card.
Yep.
And a 2/1 on turn 2 is actually fine. Yeah. Keep this. I need to, like, get up to the Horn of Plenty, but this deck actually has a lot of power.
Yeah.
Plus, Steadfast Paladin's just strong.
Yeah, yeah, we've seen him do work.
What are we now? 1-1?
1-1, yeah.
We got a really bad beat in the last game.
Yeah, we sure
But this
did.
deck is pretty good. Probably gonna play out the Argenport Soldier unless I pull an Onslaught next. Use that to draw in a char.
Yep. We're gonna get that.
Proud to serve.
We're gonna get plenty of horn. If they attack in here, I'm fine to take it. Guys worth a bit more than that. Which I like this deck a decent amount. If they play something particularly dangerous on 3, I have fall short probably. They decide they just want to like Streets of Flame my dude, then I'm pretty happy. They do have a fast spell.
Huh?
I feel like it's It's probably Char or Streets of Flame, just the way that they're playing with this right now. Like, they seem to be debating the merits of using it and you blowing up their whole turn. If it's Streets of Flame, then you feel kind of bad doing that on a 2-drop.
Yeah.
Ah. Well, that's good. Because that doesn't actually have any battle skills.
Alright. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's very good. Just fall short that right away.
Yeah. I really want to see if I can force them to use it on that. Ah, that's going to be a really good turn 4, too. Lovely. But yeah, I don't really want them to find some random trick that manages to give it a keyword, so...
Yeah.
I tend to find playing safe in those matters.
Killer, because they are
Yeah,
in
they
time.
are in time. Like, particularly when it's the weird shit.
Yep.
I used to always play for, like, you know, how late can I drop something, but, alright, that's actually what I'm playing there, is draw a card, play a 4-drop. They're also playing quite slow now. This should tell us if it's Streets of Flame or not, unless they have a pretty good play.
Yep. Get a horn out.
That's fine, they're going way too slow. And I'm about to bash the fuck out of them. Yeah, I can't play both of these, so...
Oh, I would just play out the Tremor Shocker next turn on 6 power,
exactly.
honestly, yeah.
Suddenly I'm threatening 8 damage, and they have 2 shifted units on board.
Yeah. Not fall short?
Gonna play that Streets of
No, I
Flame
mean,
yet?
not in green, so. what do they have? Something. Flame?
If it's Streets of Flame, they almost have to play it. Because it stops all, that's the only way to stop their damage. Oh, that's desperate. That's just, can I draw a card to find something out? So it's probably Char. If they get a thing here, then it's Char. I believe that's Char. That was a very brief waiting, but it was a waiting. Oh no, opponent, no! Sadly, odds are fairly low that we see another of their cards. Probably going to concede here. I'll never know if I had the read.
The thing is, oh, we can't use Camel's Blueprints, I just realized. We don't have that second green.
Yup.
Yeah, they have nothing on board, they have to hold
I'll gladly join the
that
fray.
sergeant back. Yeah. Oh, he could have actually killed the 4/4.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter.
Not that it's at all
Literally
relevant.
doesn't matter, but I just realized when you put him
Yeah.
down and got the horn, I was like, oh right, he could have actually killed
He's
the thing.
actually really good with the horn because 4 damage on command will kill like 80% of this format,
Yeah.
if not more.
Yep.
And if he kills more, like if he kills something with 3 or 2 health, he's doing the rest of it to face, so it's not even like it's wasted.
No.
He's kind of like okay on his own, but 3's a lot to pay for a removal spell like that. But at that, like when you add in the Horn of Plenty, he actually gets kind of ridiculous. It's kind of funny to compare him to Streets of Flame because like Streets of Flame is fast speed and it scouts for you, so like it just does so much more than he does. But hey, he gets buffed by the Horn. Hello, Darth Vader. You know, this is the move. I love Steadfast Paladin.
Yeah. Good point.
Like if Onslaught wasn't a mechanic in this format, he'd probably be like okay at best, but with Onslaught in this format, he's actually just kind of bomb. Lingering Influence on turn 1's quite good. Well, we've guaranteed the
Horn.
Horny Plenty. So now we really just
for
need
some
this
gas.
Paladin to not die.
Gas
He's
now.
really good.
Ooh.
I protect the light.
So yeah, one to lists.
To stun enemies. He is just a ridiculously good aggro card. Alright, do you have a buff for this dude?
I will stand watch.
It's basically the
That
question
is the
here.
question.
For the arena.
They're in trouble if so.
Ha! They have a Venom Fang Dagger.
Oh shit.
Worrisome, to say the least. I do at least get to stun him, which is nice.
Yeah, with the Horn of Plenty.
Yeah, like I have a pretty good curve here.
This'll only hurt a little.
And it's worth noticing that this guy is going to get 2 stuns off, assuming he lives, which, you know, no guarantees.
Yep.
No promises.
Absolutely
1, 2, 3, 4. High alert. Oh, they got a roosting warhawk on it too.
Bullseye.
Yeah, go for it, dude. Ah.
Oh.
That's really bad for a lot of different reasons.
Yeah,
Their hand
we're
is
getting
just
run over again.
Not
yeah.
so. Fortunately, they also have the high alert, which is why I'm dead.
Yeah.
I mean, that just having the Venom Fang Dagger for this dude.
Stab.
Oh, the even better one.
Oh.
I see.
Wow, their hand was incredible. Ooh.
Sometimes your opponent nut draws.
Yeah. What a tag.
Jesus. Yeah, Rebel Sharpshooter and Venom Fang is quite like both the. Once they get 4 attacks, they get a thing ones. Like a +1/+1 buff is great for them.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
They've been draft staples for a long time.
Yep.
Of course, 3/3 for 3 has always been good in draft.
Yeah, yeah.
Ooh.
Withstand, geez.
Withstand, and also, you know, like I had a really good draw there. They just had an even better
They
one.
really did, yeah. Wow.
Like against most decks, I would have actually gotten that. I want to keep this, but I don't think I can. It's a bit too reactive up to the point where it gets to this, and at that point it might be too late. It's fine though.
Yeah.
I do have the silver short sword whenever I want to activate the amber coin.
Yeah.
Which is nice. Alright, they have a char. That's good to know. That means if the Submerged Titan comes out, it will be shifted. That is guaranteed to be a char. He is a char. I don't really have too much interest in playing the Relentless Deadshot into that. Wow, that's annoying.
Yeah.
Well, this may actually get them to burn the char on that.
I will stand watch. For the arena.
This play is actually pretty good. Like, there's a non-zero chance they actually use it on my sword there.
Wormstone.
Fuck.
We have a fall short.
True.
Fall short is like the answer to Wormstone.
Yep. Well, that's fun.
Thinking about it.
The only problem with it is that they then char this guy, kill him at fast speed, and attack me for 7. That's the one issue with this approach here. Honestly.
So do you just Warlock kill it, or do you something else like shift the?
Might shift the Submerged Titan. It's real awkward, but I'm kind of playing on their terms here. If I were them, I might...
Can you attack in with...
No, I'd have to hit that.
Oh, because it's in the way, right?
Yep. Yeah, if I were them, I would have done exactly what they did. Get the 7 damage in. They didn't have the thing up. It's the sort of thing, like, the only thing I could have played with that was the Relentless Dead Shot. I didn't want to play the Relentless Dead Shot. That said, honestly, taking 7 damage here doesn't seem awful. Fuck!
Oh, shit.
Well, I had the answer for one worm.
We're boned.
Jesus. We're not dead yet, but I'm not a huge fan of our chances. Oh my god, our opponents are just drawing bonkers.
This will only hurt a little.
Yep.
I can stun the other. I mean, I still have to deal with the 4-6 is the big problem.
Yeah.
I really, really badly need to slow the game down by quite a lot. Unfortunately, I don't really have anything I can do for that.
Yep.
I need to get this guy big.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't even have a spell.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ!
Damn. You got run over 3 times, huh?
There's my Wormstone.
Yeah, it's not...
A little late.
A little late.
And I'm not dead, but... it really won't take that. I kinda wish that didn't cost 3.
Yeah.
Basically meant so that no matter what I did, I'd only have 1 play.
Yep.
Which, sucks.
Yep.
Ugh. Like, if they couldn't have gotten that worm so quick, I might have had a chance there.
Yeah.
Because, like, if my deck lasted long enough, I feel I probably have a decent chance. It does pretty well in the long game, but, like,
Enemy sighted.
as it is, you're just a little bit late. Or a 3-cost with, well... Well, at least they went full coward.
They are a coward.
Might give me a chance.
To the slaughter.
The Vorlunk at least kills that. The question then is what my other kill is on. Probably him. He's quite weak.
So like 2 off.
Yeah. Probably that.
Not holding out hope for that Wormstone.
I mean, I don't have a choice. I'd have to play only the Wormstone. Oh dear. They have a fast spell, which means I'm probably boned. Okay. Yeah, like if I had 7 power there, I absolutely would have played the Wormstone and the Killer, but I really needed to swing that as much as possible. My deck still needs to draw well, but suddenly we're not dead.
Good amount of cards then.
Yep. Yeah, them having 3 cards in their hand is the most worrisome thing. One's a fast spell, but I feel like they would have used
I'll move
it
anything
before.
for a price.
That's worrisome.
That's bad.
Hey, look, an answer for one of my 4/6, probably. Even if it's just a silence, it's not the best. Oof, that's also worrisome. Probably just let that hit my face. Not an all-in. What is that card that they pulled? That's pretty good. Have to do this. Wormstone just doesn't do anything. Wish I could also twist him, but it's unfortunately fairly expensive. Yeah, right, they did have the monk. Okay. Meditation.
God, they're gonna
get another
summon their
Wormstone.
Wormstone.
Great.
Oh.
I mean, also importantly, he's a
Yeah,
6/8.
he's a 6/8. Yeah, God, wow, recurring that Wormstone, huh?
Many of time.
Proud to serve.
And he is getting bigger.
He ain't big.
Is worth noting. Wormstone is at least a somewhat slow move. Like, even if they have a spell in their hand, it's not, like, awful. I afford to take 7 damage here.
That is a tough question.
It's sort of like, I'd have to either give, like, I really don't want to give up these 2, but the only way to not is to give up these 2. They also still have a fast spell, but Temptal Tactic, then I'm in a lot of trouble.
Down to 5.
There is stuff on the board. Another option is to twist this twice so that he, like, hypothetically beats out a teleport. I might do that. Does mean I don't get a scout, though. He actually does... he doesn't really change this block, unfortunately.
He just chumps it.
Yeah.
That's all he does is stand in the way. You make Submerged Titan a 7/7 with that boy.
Looking for me?
Clearly, I should have shifted.
Your boy again.
At this point, it's actually kind of okay. Well, that does give me a worm.
And do we put on the boy in the air
Yes.
and start going?
Right now, we're in a full stall.
We now have 2 8/8s on the board.
How about not that power either? God, and that's a 2/5 too. Here's the question. Looks like, do I triple block it? I mean, these two together do get it, but if it is a teleport like I've been reading, then...
He can't kill your 8/8
Yeah,
without
that's
a stat
really the
boost,
question.
so he only gets 1. And if he stat boosted, then...
If they want to kill my Submerged Titan at this point, I'm actually kind of okay trading it. I feel like this is a daring maneuver.
Yeah.
In which case it beats out this. I guess if it was a daring maneuver, I probably would have attacked in a while ago to kill off this guy. Like,
Yeah, I don't
he
know
was
what
blocking
they have.
exactly with that. Now I don't know what they have at all. But I feel like it must be a teleport trick. Ah, Char. He is a Char. Yeah, although we've got
The
8/8 at this point.
I'll light the way.
I really need units, basically.
Silences help here.
I mean, I do stop them from getting stuff on there, but honestly, they're powers. There.
Yes, it's in hand.
Basically. Really use some of those Tremor Shock. Ouch. Well, that just upped their clock by quite a bit.
Yeah.
Really, really need some of them Tremor Shockers.
Okay.
Yeah, so this is them attempting to go wide here. 4, 5, 6, 7. So I go down to 2 if I do it like this.
Or they have a daring maneuver.
I don't really think they have a daring maneuver, but probably need to do it like this.
They do have. They can like go really wide now.
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah, I kind of need to protect my life total a bit. Especially because this is power.
I protect the light!
Yeah, they might just get across the line. Unless they're cowards. Probably my biggest hope.
That is not helpful.
We lose. They were not cowardly this time, which means that they found the answer.
Yep. R. Piece of fun.
Ah, that sucks. This draft deserved so much better than this.
Yeah, it really did.
Oh, man. Like, this deck was good.
Yeah.
This deck not going 50-50 feels kind of shitty.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
That was all.
And, like, that was just 3 really close games that we couldn't squeak out, you know? I mean, one complete and total beatdown the first one, but other than that... Anyway, shake it off, go to the next draft. Pyromage is really good, Conscript's quite good, Steadfast Paladin's good, but probably not, like, first pick over a Pyromage good. I have no idea if Enhanced Excavator's good. I mean, a 7/7 in this format seems pretty good, but it does cost 7, so I think I'll just go with the Pyromage and see if we can force fire.
Yep.
East Annex Smuggler does make that easier. So we got the mining team. So someone passed the Annex Smuggler, a mining team, a Tremor Shocker, a Displaced Erictodon. So maybe we're just playing Praxis. Is there any colors that aren't in this? No, they all are.
Yep. Smuggler's nice.
But they did pass a Tremor Shocker to us, which makes me think Smuggler might just be a really good pick and just force Praxis all the way.
Yep.
Oni Patrol and Granite
Granite
Coin are really
Coin.
good. Spiteful Strike is really good. Wow, I'm surprised that got dropped to us. Maybe it's not time. Maybe it's Stone Scar. Do I take that Spiteful Strike? That's an interesting question. Is there anything missing from this pack? time, really. Like, it's got the Talir Sanctum, but that's bad.
Yeah.
If someone in front of us was in Shadow, they would have taken this card.
Yep.
I think Fire is probably fairly safe. Oh, God. So now the Fire disappears, but we get a Devotee
Voidbringer?
and an Unburned Voidbringer. So maybe it's just Shadow all the way. Because even Stonescar Outfitter is also quite strong. Jeez. So it's like this is a Devotee or a Voidbringer. Yeah, just pull a Waystone Infuser for Talier's Sanctum and win every game. There are some powerful fucking cards getting passed to us. Emerald Coin's pretty good, but I think Angry Prophet's good. Oh, God. Yeah. Quicksilver Ooze, Angry Prophet, Streets of Flame.
Whoa, yeah. Those are all very good, yeah.
Probably Streets of Flame. I feel like more people pass Angry Prophets than Streets of Flame. And suddenly the fire disappears again.
I know, the picks here are...
Wait, there's like, it's 3 colors are definitely open. Yep. I just don't know which.
Behemoth?
Behemoth's probably the best card of these. Winnow and Muckcrawler are both decently playable. I've gotten higher up on Winnow than I used to be. That is a Horn of Plenty. Yeah, like Muckcrawler's actually pretty okay, and that was a ridiculously low Horn of Plenty, so fuck it, we're Xenon now.
Yeah.
We'll have our fucking East Annex Smuggler have all of our fire cards. I don't fucking know. Phase out's okay. That is the latest Horn of Plenty I have ever seen. That's a Suffocate. That's really good.
Obviously, you want to ask for direction.
Clearly. Awakened Sentinel's quite good, but hello, Suffocate. Learned Herbalist kind of makes the fire splash for these two a bit more real. Horn Vorlunk. Mob Roll also. Ooh, that might just be a Mob Roll.
Yeah.
We're getting so much removal, although like the more removal I get in my normal colors means the less likely I'm gonna have to play like a Streets of Flame or something.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty okay with this. Now I'm pretty happy to see a Vorlunk, even if it means not taking a gun down.
Yeah.
Fire Adept. Temple Standard, actually.
Yeah.
That's probably where I want to be here. Wormstone, though.
Yeah. Oh,
Standard or Wormstone? Wormstone's just so fucking strong. Like, we've seen what happens with 7/7s. That person beat us because they got to play their Wormstone 50 fucking times.
Yeah.
So there is that. We do seem to be getting pretty cut on Shadow. Not that there's really anything for us in this pack.
We've gotten some real nice Shadow, though.
Yup. Venom Fang Danger or a second Horned Vorlunk. There's also the Scavenging Vulture, although I'm not super high on that. Venom Fang Dagger seems alright with big shit.
Dark Return.
That is a late Dark Return.
Damn good Dark Return.
Linky, pretty good, happy with the Training Ground, particularly with the Wormstone. Largely irrelevant.
Yeah.
These could make this deck.
Whoa, memory
Oh
treasure!
no!
Woo!
Oh no!
The shadow is real!
Oh no!
Amanera or like Clan of Ash?
Probably Amanera. I'm not too. At this point, I feel like we're totally fine. We really need some 2-drops.
Yeah.
What we really need is like 1s and 2s for the memory treasure to bring back.
Yep.
Holy shit.
Okay.
This is also like ridiculous in this format.
Yeah.
I really need to find some
Cutthroat.
2s,
Cutthroat.
such as this guy.
Cutthroat, that is a damn good 2.
Yeah, that's not just a 2, that's a +2.
That's a fucking good 2.
This is largely irrelevant, so I'll keep the gun down. This is a surprisingly late mob roll. I don't think, even despite the fact that I need low cost units quite badly, a 1/2 is not a great stat line, and that's not very good text. So a second mob roll it is. That is a late ass Wormstone. Spider's quite good here.
Good, so pull back.
Largely irrelevant. Warren Shield, you never know if we get some good twists. Like this Quicksilver Ooze in the Warren Shield is quite strong. I don't think I want a third Horn of Plenty. Blood Nurse, though, with Horn of Plenty is nuts. So yeah, that's the pick here for sure.
Can you even bring her back?
Let's see. Stone Scar Outfitter's quite strong. Muck Crawler is quite strong. With like
Do you want
any
another
sort of
spiteful strike?
stuff. Jesus, Blood Nurse and Dire Fang. Although actually, Blood Nurse will blow itself up, so the Memory Dredger
yeah,
won't.
that's
However,
right.
Blood Nurse, it would be able to bring back the Vampire Bats.
Yes.
So that's just ridiculous. But yeah, the Spider is also just an A+ target with Dire Fangs. So
Yep.
that's really good. So we've got the Amber Coin, we've got the Stone Scar out. Oh wait, there's a Spider. Never mind. I'm at 12 units right now, which is
Ooh,
probably going to
Angry
be what
Prophet.
actually kills me.
Angry Prophet.
Yeah, God, it's probably an Angry Prophet over a Voidbringer.
Yeah.
I think so. As awkward as that is.
Quicksilver, yes.
Ancient Clock Tower, baby. Yep, another Ooze seems
Yeah,
good.
Ooze is real good because it's really like two.
Boot Knife is probably fine. This is largely irrelevant. Myth.
Yeah, maybe.
Another Blood
Another
Nurse.
Blood Nurse, take that. More
Ooh,
Devotee, yeah.
Devotees. No. Oh, this deck is gonna have some shit. Like, wow. We have 16 units, technically 17 with Training Ground.
And we're gonna be relying on that uses being basically double unit.
Yep.
We also have Wormstones that make units.
Yeah, that is true. Wormstones are going to be quite good. The Warren Shield with the Blood Nurse and the Quicksilver Ooze, I think I actually want that.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes, the Smuggler.
Oh dear.
So 16 guaranteed units, but we're up to 18 with Wormstone. This deck's going to be interesting, but
Yeah.
it certainly feels like it can make moves. It does have Dark Return too, like it needs to get a unit to begin with for that, but Dark Return's really, really good. Like, if I can get things like the Blood Nurse and the Quicksilver Ooze down, bringing them back isn't gonna be too hard. Yeah, like I'm looking at all these cards, Daze is probably the next worst card. The Boot Knife is also a question.
Yeah. If it does enough for us.
Like 16 power in a deck like this. Does play the Dire Fang, and then it would need another unit would be, I guess, the big thing. I think things with like playable units to start with are going to be
yeah,
real.
we're gonna have to highly rate.
Highly rate
yeah,
for
that-
good
that-
like playable
that-
opening hands. This
that,
hand is
100%,
ridiculous.
100%.
This hand plays. That's very good. A Dark Return, Voidbringer, and Dredger. Like, yeah, we need to find the units. Like, if we have an opening hand with units in it, I think we want to play it really aggressively.
Yes, yeah.
Because if we have, like, even if our units die, we have a lot of ways to pull things out of the void.
Yeah.
Devastating Setback is really strong. Well, this is certainly going to be a deck. It is either going to fail spectacularly, like it's either not going to play, or it is going to steamroll its opponent, and I'm not sure there's any in between.
No, not
It
really.
does have an awful lot of removal, though. And that might be what it rides on. I think I might keep this because Ooze and Warren Shield is really strong.
Yeah, we've also got the maximum power with her.
Yeah, like we need a second Shadow Sigil for the setback, but
Yeah.
overall, like this deck, this really needs to draw another power
Yep.
to be unconditional. But the fact that I can guarantee that I play the Quicksilver Ooze is good. And oh, I just got the, so
Yeah,
that's good.
Yeah. Hi, the Cardsmith.
Hello, Darkest Tempest.
I bear a
Ah,
message.
he bears a message. He bears a massage.
Link, and you'll miss it.
I probably play the Ooze and the Worn Shield there and just go like, you fucking figure it out.
Yeah, fair enough. Fill the board.
And there's also the option of just like devastating setbacking if they play like another good
So what's it do?
2 health. So it's either Sabotage or I can, or Lightning Storm, basically. Oh man, then I get to Horn of Plenty next turn. Cost 3, right?
Yeah.
Let me see that. Suffolk Kate. That is a high alert. Part of me wants to just
So
like
do you want to sabotage it
sit
then?
back. That is true. That is an option.
If you know they've got like a trick in their hand, maybe?
That's sort of, yeah, like the kind of questions we're working with. Of course, I can also like double hit him to make a bunch of oozes if I just play this Horn of Plenty. That may be the way to go here. Just get huge. Okay, they do not actually have a high alert.
Ah.
They could have played it there if they did.
No, they have them.
Yeah, it's interesting. Maybe they just didn't get one there and I saw the waiting because they did a thing really quickly. It does look like they're stuck on something.
The
I'm not sure what
attacking
it
was
is.
weird. Yeah. Alright, what do you do now then?
What is the question?
You just start pumping out oozes?
I mean, I might. The nice thing about this too is that if they use their thing to, if they did find a high alert, which they didn't, then that would have still killed the, like traded with that guy.
Yeah.
Really want to play them to play like something else with 2 health so I can set it back, but that's fine. Yeah, they just seem to be having a lot of trouble finding their shit. At which point I might just set back now and then play the nurse out. Basically just stop their life gain. That's pretty funny.
I guess that's what they had then. Maybe.
They have all of the life steal in the world.
Yeah?
Ooh. Okay. I respect
I bear
it.
a message.
Fly, my pets!
You gonna hold your blood nurse back or throw it down? Yeah.
I definitely want that. It's sort of like I could. Actually, I think I want to play her down and then
Perfect recipe!
twist her again. Like twist her
Fly, my
too.
pets!
Because now I've got 4 life steal in the air,
Yeah.
which is like okay, I guess.
Yeah, that's a board.
This is kind of the dream, more or less. To the point where I probably don't even mob rule this. I mob rule whatever large thing they play.
Like
Hypothetically.
Like that.
That is an issue, though. Ooh, at this point, I'd probably just try to kill that, right? Or like kill this guy, or kill this guy with mob rule and then just go all in, right?
Yeah, I think so. Them shifting that is definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, because he's not doing anything on the board for a billion turns. Mob rolls slow.
Fast.
Guide my fists.
Unless they put something else like scary down.
Basically. This commits their attack as well, which is nice.
Oh! We didn't even
get to see it.
One.
Yeah, that was kind of a you gotta be kidding kind of draw, though. That's what we needed as a palate cleanser after that first run.
Yeah.
This deck could still go 1-3, but at least we got a nut draw once.
That was pretty fun. That was slime.
I mean,
time.
like, basically, we got a slime, we got 2 blood nurses, we got the horn. Like, that was basically everything our deck wanted to do.
Yep. Yeah.
This deck has so much synergy. It's got 2 horns, 2 blood nurses. I think it's 1 slime?
Yeah, I think it's something
2
like
mob rules, though, which
Yeah,
those all
yeah,
feed into.
yeah.
But, like, this deck, if it gets the right things, is just absolutely ridiculous.
Oh, Wormstone, too.
Yep. Yeah, it can go big, it can go wide, it can just do so much. I definitely feel like sometimes I play around the wrong fast spells, or at least I respect fast spells when there's no real reason for me to do it. Sort of just an observation.
Oh,
Oh, God. I mean,
it has units.
this dude holds the world
Yeah.
forever, and it's worth noting, like, I have 3 separate twist units that I absolutely love Warren Shield with.
Yep.
I really need another power very badly.
Yep.
Because I don't want to play Warren Shield on Cabal Cutthroat. But I will in a pinch. I can in a pinch.
Yep.
See what
I mean,
colors
it's still
they
a
are.
decent target because a 2/5 lifesteal.
Yes, a
so,
2/5 lifesteal basically says, alright, game's stopping. Give me a moment. Alright, we got our 4th power. That means that the Vorlunk and the Wormstone play.
Yep.
Fascinating. Okay, I'm liking this hand more and more as time goes on. That was 3 colors, 1 cost, fast spell. Meditate is your own units. At 1 cost, you should be able to narrow it down most of the time, based on when it procs. Well, okay.
Well, do we...
I'll save him now. That does seem fine. It could be a sharpened reflexes.
Back in. I'm surprised they didn't.
Right? I would have taken that personally.
The castle will not yield.
Still a 2/5.
I mean, he's a 2/5, yeah.
I could mob rule that if I wanted. I'm not going to, but I could. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm reasonably certain that sharpened reflexes. We should find out when I play the Vorlunk.
Yeah.
And that would be a 2-for-1 trade, which is fine.
Oh, we do have mob roll for the Wormstone.
Yes. Ah, crystal dork. Okay,
we
so
do
now that's
get-
a little more worrisome.
Yeah, we do get. Do we just Wormstone?
Yeah, I think so. If I can get them to waste this sharpened reflexes killing this guy, that would actually feel pretty good. I They might or might not actually do it. If they just attack in with him, yeah, I kind of guarantee that sharpened reflexes at this point.
So do we mob rule for the worm? Or
Might do this, 'cause I guess it depends what they do next. This is getting quite silly.
Angry Prophet do? +1 free shot. That and mob rule? Or do you horn?
Fun question. Like, the horn makes their pressure a little bit more fake. I do kind of like. Also makes this Vorlunk a little more awkward for them to kill. Yeah, I definitely feel like playing around really complicated situations gets me killed a lot in this draft format, because it's a very complicated format, which means that my mind can really wander. Ooh. I don't like you hovering him.
Nope.
Oh, that's good.
So do we Vorlunk and suffocate?
That is a fun question.
Pass or something. That, with the Prophet next turn, we can mob rule that guy.
Yes.
I mean, assuming he doesn't.
Which is certainly possible, yeah.
Yeah. He's sitting on that killer for a while.
Yep. Which is a dangerous game to play.
Yeah, because. Call it bluff first?
One thing about the mob rule is if I use it and they do have the sharpened reflexes like I think they do, it fizzles. We'll do this though.
We must rise up!
Might just. Or her.
I would guess so. You? Oh, I wish that they had one less mana, because I would absolutely mob rule their asses off right here. The nice thing is at this point I can kind of afford to play around them having a sharpened reflex in their hand. Like if I pull one more unit, then it's just fine. Also, like, if they're sitting on a high alert, it's not quite enough to kill this guy. +3/+3. I guess it's that and a sharpened reflexes would do it, but I find it unlikely. Of course, at this point, they really have to start thinking about their life choices, because they'd be going down to 7 health.
Yeah, and that is in white territory.
Yup. The thing with a killer is you really got to get that value off of it. All right then.
Fair enough.
Well, that's good.
Well, hey.
We have won exactly as many games as our last run now.
Woo!
Proud of us.
Hooray.
It just happened way quicker.
By me, I'm just grinding levels for me. and elixir. Simultaneously.
Hello, good points.
I'll have our good points. Yeah.
Yeah?
You get 2 ways to proc that wormstone in this one.
Yeah. Question being if I play the trading ground turn 1 or not. I might. You'd be giving up the easy thing for Wormstone, but it's far enough away that it feels like that's probably fine.
But we can always make a secret.
Yeah.
Oh, we can, yes, you're correct.
It's a little awkward, and I think I end up throwing away the monk I just made, but
I mean, that's fine.
Anything
is
for some
fine.
coin.
Let's see. A little bit of this.
show me that Warren Shield, good points. Ooh. So if they have a furnish here, this gets kind of funny. They wouldn't attack in here without it for that. Yeah, like this has to be a furnish, right? 1, 2, 3, yam. Interesting.
Power.
Oh, this is another power.
Yeah. I was hoping we'd get that and then. Gonna play Secret Pages.
Yes, because then I can play the dredge. And then if they lightning
And we
strike
can
me,
get the
everything
monk
dies
back,
horribly.
it's true, that's...
Interesting. That part's fine.
Shadow. You have mob rule for the wormstone. Yeah, we get it off. It's fine.
Alright, don't have lightning strike. That's the
Yeah.
that's our win condition here.
Yep. The thing is, we can get up. It's not about
Yeah,
4 now.
that actually might be worth it here, purely preventatively. I don't think Vanquish is in this draft format. If they have Isolate, it's also pretty sad. So yeah, it's like Isolate kills us if we... Or Isolate's really bad for us if they have it. Lightning Strike is really bad for us if they... Lightning Strike is common and Isolate is not. This is where life gets interesting.
Definitely have something. What do you want to do?
That is the question. Kind of want to not play into their shit here.
Instead.
So I might just Brimstone instead. Because they're holding up power here, which means that not attacking means that they just don't take their turn.
Let me see what I can do with it.
Show me the Isolate. Perfect.
Nope.
Let's see. A little bit of this.
Okay, now what else do we kill that 1/4?
I think I probably do, just to keep hitting them in the face. And to not let them, like, strap it up.
Then we put the thunder.
Yep.
Perfect recipe.
No reason not to at that point. Oh, yeah, that's right. Beautiful.
Halt!
Aww. The no funnest card.
That's so sad. Alright, what do we do now?
That is the question.
You have a 1...
Probably play the
plus
dagger
1.
and attack in with both of these.
Put it on your 3
Yeah, because then if they double block him, they lose both of the units. So it's like a 2-for-2 trade, and it clears their board off completely. I can't believe the fun police showed up.
The fun police showed up. And we put our customers in that.
That's tasty.
I bear a message.
I'll take that 11 damage, thanks. The nice thing here is, like, even if they put something big down, like, there's a lot they have to answer right now. Aerial cops are bastards, it's true.
Watch this!
What's this?
Oh, we can't play it.
I probably still just 2.
You have to give up 2 units.
Exactly.
For the worm and anything.
I probably would have all attacked if I hadn't just pulled this.
Yeah, yeah.
But as is, I've got some shit, so let's do it.
Then we put the Amanara down.
Yep, Watchful Marinara. Yeah, like, this is so annoying for them.
Yeah, they have to give up both flying units for the worm.
Yep. They can have the worm if they really, really want it.
I also have to give up 2 for 1 for the... Yeah, there you go. Both your flying units are gone.
Huh?
Oh, I guess only 1.
Go figure. I have another mob rule, right?
Yes.
Yeah, it's sort of like, do I want to kill, like, which of these 2 is more worth killing?
Probably the...
Yeah, this is weirdly close.
Yeah.
Because of course, if I get the power for this, these 2 then block or attack in much better. But then they also just get killed.
Stay alert.
Get 1 more power.
I know. At least it means power is not a dead draw.
Yep.
Now, Corrupted Behemoth, that's a dead draw.
Don't-
As is Horn of
don't-
Plenty number 2. Yeah, that's my shit.
No.
That's what's on top of my deck right now.
No. Shh, don't you do it.
I'm willing it into existence.
No.
I want to lose this game so bad.
Power. We're believing in the heart of the cards here.
Right, I believe the heart of the cards hates me
No.
and is out to put a knife in my chest.
No.
Sure.
How could you do this?
To myself,
Yes.
trust no one, not even yourself.
Oh.
But fair. Yeah, power. A 5 power cost card.
No.
Horn number 2
No!
is the top card
No!
of my deck.
Stop
I guarantee
jinxing, No,
it.
stop jinxing yourself.
I
Stop.
guarantee it.
Stop fucking doing it. No.
You're gonna like the way you look.
No.
I guarantee it.
No.
To the skies! Get used to this!
Okay, that's a pain in the butt.
It is. It does mean that, like, these 2 together can kill. Probably still attack in anyway.
Forced to kill the board.
It's an interesting question. He's kind of easier to remove. What are you gonna do? Harsh rule me? That is fair. Alright, I'm feeling plenty horny.
The Horn of Plenty gets you over the line.
I have to reach so far to hit the A button.
Because of the ring you set up.
Yep.
You have life steal.
They still living though.
They still living.
Man, they drafted 2 flash grenades.
Yeah.
Powerful. This is why flash grenades really good, by the way.
We do have a behemoth coming down.
It fucks up
so
math so much.
They can't attack in because
Yep.
we have 2 health and we have a behemoth about to come down.
I'd probably actually twist the Blood Nurse here, because then everyone has 3 attack. It depends on what their card is. But I do also currently have lethal on board, which is nice.
Fly, my pets!
See how them Duke boys get out of this one.
Have another one?
Is that a lightning strike? I mean, the good news here is that slowly but surely they are running out of cards.
Yeah.
Woo! Jesus, they had
they
had stall for years. Unfortunately for them, my deck was the better one in the late game, but
Yeah.
they really, you know, like against an aggressive deck, that deck is gonna just wreck because they can hold on for so long with the shit that they have in that deck.
Yep.
Their deck was fantastic. 2 lightning strikes, 2 flash grenades, a Valkyrie enforcer. Like, that was fantastic. Unfortunately for them, I'm playing control. Well, boy, it's all the cards I want except for power. Live with this. I could get used to this.
The perfect recipe!
Apparently want some more power.
Power would be nice.
Let's
And
see.
she straight just
A
one
little
turn.
bit of this.
Yes.
Power.
Power is good. Gun is good. Next turn I Dark Return, I play her again.
Can you?
Yes. She'll turn into a 3-1.
Oh, of course.
Which is, you know, pretty flimsy, but... Okay, they're ramping. Ooh, they're also playing 3 colors. I'm terrified now. What legendary did you pull? Alright, I need power really, really badly then.
Yeah.
The perfect recipe!
Power to play down the Voidbringer would be really fantastic.
Yeah.
Quite good. Should slow them down quite a bit.
Bring it on!
Yeah, you attack in with both of those. A fair question if I want to do that.
How much is...
Just one.
Ah.
Yeah. At this point, we are really praying that we get that
Power.
power for him.
Yeah.
That is not power for him.
Oh, no.
Does at least let us Vorlon.
Guess the Vorlon count. Yeah.
They've also played out like their whole hand. I need the ability to play my hand, but
Yeah.
1 power gives me the behemoths. If I can play the behemoths, I think I win. That's not awful. All told. I kind of have to do that. That would have been literally perfect on her.
Yeah.
That would have been amazing if I had just held her for a turn.
I don't know.
Yep. Yeah, this is kind of down to when I draw power number 5.
Ugh.
Seems like a good chance that it might just be too late. It's exceptionally fair.
No.
Power here would just be an insult. Fortunately, I think I still... Not lethal on board.
Then if you strike. Oh, even without. Oh, there it goes.
Jesus!
Alright, I don't think does Infuse Strike save us with life gain? I have no idea.
One way to find out. The answer is no.
Oh,
Jesus!
if we had drawn that power!
I know. Our hand was amazing, and then we drew
And then we
everything
drew
we couldn't
everything but
play.
power. Everything we couldn't play.
Like, it's the sort of thing, we didn't even really need power for most of the deck there.
Yeah, any of our like other plays would have been fine. But we drew.
But yeah, we needed power really
We
bad
drew our
there.
double shadows. We drew our 5s.
Yep. Yeah, we could have played either of those double shadows if any of the ones we had drawn had been shadow there.
Yep.
Oh well.
If we'd known we were getting a Worn Shield.
I know, the Worn Shield also, if we had drawn that one turn earlier, would have won us the game.
Yep.
Like, having that, being able to summon that many lifesteal bats would have basically destroyed them. Whew, boy. I mean, the only playable in this is Dire Fang, but also I have Suffocate, and if I pull another unit, something else holds, so like, I think I keep this. This has the chance of backfiring spectacularly on me. I am on the draw, though. So we'll see how spectacular this is.
There's always a way.
That's a little worrisome. Time to draw all my double times.
Yeah. You only have one.
All of them. They are playing Seek Answers. Fascinating.
Hard any.
Yeah, I mean, it's deck filtering. Power when you want it. Okay, well, we've got 4 of the 5 power for Horny Plenty.
Look. We can get Wormstone, and then we can suffocate something, and we can get a big-ass worm.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, deck's just like, oh, you needed Shadow last game? I hadn't noticed. Worth asking if I want to just fucking suffocate that dude, though. Not sure.
And before he gets bigger.
Yeah. Like, he's pretty dangerous.
He is very dangerous. Yeah.
The deck has enough spells that Wormstone will come out eventually.
Recipe.
They can't block that. Might as well get the chip damage in. Yeah, like, Bright Mace Paladin with any sort of buffs is just so dangerous.
And would be out with suffocate range.
Yeah, like I'd still have the spider
Anything
for him,
for
but
some
it's
coin.
pretty awkward. Ooh, immediately going to get her. Which I guess is insurance against me twisting it. Makes sense.
Oh, I guess unless.
Ah!
Oh, what a play!
beautiful.
Alright.
There's a chance we could lose to that alone. That was amazing.
Wormstone or Aminara?
If I had a spell, I think I'd want to Wormstone a bit more. Aminera and then the potential of Venom Fang Dagger kind of holds a lot back. It's a little bit awkward, but the other one would have just been doing nothing.
Yeah.
To the skies!
You went all our Wormstones, right?
We did. Well, this will get interesting. Probably can't afford to play another Wormstone next
Get used to this.
turn, but a lot of things are gonna depend. Mob rule here would be OD, assuming they don't twist it again, like they won't.
Stand fast.
Fine.
No spell, please.
Spell would be nice.
Like say that mob rule.
The mob rule would be ridiculous.
Be redeemed.
Would you like to play?
That's a problem.
Oh fuck, that's a problem.
Man, Seraph has been played against us like, what, 3 times in the streams we've done?
God, yeah. For some reason, we just keep coming up against Seraph. Like for a while, we just kept coming up against a million.
I
Yeah.
only play to win.
Of course you get a flyer for your very first one. Why wouldn't you? It would be ridiculous to expect otherwise.
I
I think we might just...
think I'm deadly on that boy.
In a fuck it, what else are we gonna do kinda feeling? God, it's like they could sacrifice most of their ground for this, and if
Just-
I were them, I might.
Just let it through. There's so much damage in the air, like I would just.
Yep.
Yeah.
Man. I wouldn't even say this exploded in my face. This would be great if they didn't have a win condition on the board.
Yeah.
A lot of text there, yeah. One of your dies. Ollie shifted. He give it void bound, and he gets attack and defense. Yeah, we lose. Thank you for going all in and at least ending the pain.
Yeah.
Jesus. We are getting some bad beats tonight.
Yeah.
At least this deck got to 3.
Yeah, I think it deserved more than that.
Well, we'll see. Can't really do much about Seraph.
No.
But God, it's like if they didn't play her, I think we win. Like if they don't have her in their hand and play her down, I think we win that game
Nope.
pretty handily. Fucking A.
Oh shit.
Might be worth it. If I get 1 with the Learned Herbalist, I can get up to 4 power. I also can Venom Fang the Blood Nurse to keep her alive and get a thingy, or even just put it on.
If we get 2 more power, we can also make Dredge.
Yeah. Yeah, Dredger is also pretty fucking strong.
The perfect recipe!
If this was my opening hand, I would have thrown it back,
Oh, yeah.
but it being the redraw is sort of like where it gets weird.
Yeah.
Record, I definitely throw back or throw away Behemoth here if I need to. That's
Yeah.
unfortunate.
That's a shame.
That's 2-for-1s go. Alright, now if I get any sort of power, I'm good. Well, that and they don't have a removal for him. Because if they have a removal for him, if I get power and they have removal, then I'm bad. I'm getting all of his friends into the void here. Uses also cost 3, so they can't be dredged. Fine.
Let's see. A little bit of this.
They threw away an expedition leader, which fair enough. Man, what is with people playing 3-color decks today? I have a bad feeling about this game.
Yeah, this is going fucking tits up.
I mean, Seraph was always good in draft, like was always going to be good in draft. Something that gives you that much value is nasty as shit.
Well, we now have our dredger out.
Alright.
May
Hit
have
me with
something
that
for him,
hard removal. Annihilate me, baby. That's honestly fine.
Even worse.
Yeah. They're really setting up for the long game, which makes me feel a little better. Because, like, we have a pretty good long game if they can't beat our memory dredger.
Yeah.
So they have another fast spell here. Ah, right, the secret pages. I forgot. So how big are the units you have, just out of curiosity? Because that's kind of going to determine this game.
Nice, Garwood Lurker.
That's at least a little worrying. The Dark Return's nice, though.
Nice, nice.
The Dark Return will be spent on the Memory Dredger when they inevitably get hit.
No, I mean, did you want to attack him with your Deadly and bring him back, or are we gonna wait till then?
I imagine they just let it through. If I was to do such a thing. And I guess I could also potentially play it on Blood Nurse, but honestly, eh.
No, we want that Dark Return for our Memory Dredger for sure. He's our only win con at the minute.
The right blade for the job.
Everybody has Black Merchants right now.
Yeah.
So there we go. With cost 4 or less, so yeah, I can't stop that. Oh, hi there, Tom.
Hi. Bring him back and play him, or do we play like a behemoth?
So I might even play like an Herbalist and a Quicksilver Ooze. Sure.
That 6/5 lifesteal.
It's certainly worrisome, yes. At least I'm at 25 health. That part's fine. They can come back. It's a bit less fine.
Ooh.
This game is gonna get interesting.
They're gonna get X.
Yeah, they have 12 damage guaranteed on me. So the question is, how much more unblockable damage do they have?
You have to infuse strikes.
What? Well, that's worrisome.
Can infuse strike.
It is very dangerous to do that, but they do
Yes.
only have one card. 2 cards right now.
Depends on what lane.
No. Ah, the Horny Plenty. We might just be dead.
Yeah.
Might not, though. An attack like that. Doesn't mean they're gonna block this. They're gonna regret it. Alright, Spiteful Strike. Beyond fucked up.
Yep.
It's.
Yep.
I cannot believe
Yep.
I have a deck with 2 of them.
Yep.
That's how good it is. Oof! We had to fight for it, but we did get win number 4.
Yay! Woo!
Rip and tear. Up against Vidmaster. Let's play.
Yeah, we have stall for days.
Now we just need to draw the, what's his name? Henry Dritter.
Recipe.
And just bring them back forever. Spiteful Strike is uncommon. Would you like 1 chocolate today? Or 2 scorpions tomorrow? Well, we do have the Amonero with the Venom Fang Dagger, which is very strong for playing defense. We'll have to do something about those scorpions, but... Gotta say, Infestation is a fantastic
I
draft card.
protect the light.
Yeah.
Ooh, boy.
Stay
I
alert.
don't want to throw away any of these cards is the only thing.
Yeah.
I'm actually fine getting rid of their guy there because that slows down Svetch's Faithful.
Yeah.
Enlist today.
Holy shit!
Shit!
I'm owned!
You fucking asshole!
I cannot believe the level of owned that I currently am.
Ah.
Let's see. A little bit of
Bye,
this.
Behemoth.
There are literally no words for that level of owned that my opponent is about to style 4 cards off of me.
Ah. Fucking mean.
Alright, hard mode engaged. Let's do this.
Oh, we're fucked.
Immediately starts with the Wormstone, because why not? Dan, thank you for the follow.
Follow.
Welcome to hell. I am in awe of the size of that card advantage.
Yeah.
Focus
fucking
your
owned.
mind.
You got a little bit owned.
Thank you, I made it. Took a lot of effort.
Well, that does at least mean the Wormstone to get its due. You know, if it ever gets to. The real fun part is going to be next turn when they play a Horn of Plenty in one of those cards they just drew. I cannot believe the level of combo they achieved off of that. Like, that is just beyond incredible. That's fine. Honestly, I'm trading a Blood Nurse for a flash grenade there. That's actually perfectly okay. Hmm. I don't think I can even afford to.
We must rise up!
Yeah. Play a Wormstone here. I guess technically the Angry Prophet would have been a target for it. Fuck me!
Yeah, we're owned.
Not what I was hoping for.
No, we need a spell.
Oh my god. I mean, we lost as soon as this happened.
Yeah.
As soon as they
Yeah.
had this in their opening hand, the game was over.
No.
But like, oh my god. What a way to end the stream.
That ain't fun.
I, like... We have really good decks that have been getting absolutely styled upon tonight, is basically what
Yeah.
happened. Fuck off!
I will take up
That's a
this
legendary spell. So let's see, that is, I've seen three of their rare / legendary picks now, right? And there's Righteous Intent, there's Aurelian Infestations. At least one of those was passed to them, because those are all new cards. Just to add injury to insult. Man, I knew that guy was more pickable now, but Jesus Christ. Yeah, the Locust Hatcher was one of the ones that I was claiming as a rare. Every single one of those is pretty good in this mode. I think the Cassava True Heart is not as good, but you can find room for her in a deck.
Oh yeah, do you want to buy the 30 pack?
Oh, we probably can save that for later. We have a billion influence in the shop and not really anything to do it with, so we're probably gonna buy some cards with that at some point.
No.
Open some packs on a stream. At this point, I may need to check on something
Yeah, no worries.
On
It's been
my
about 2
job.
hours.
I did in fact get called a bunch. But yeah. I mean, we went 50-50 on the night.
Yeah.
With decks
yeah.
that maybe could have gone a little bit further than that, but it just was not destined to be. But not too bad overall.
We did get our deck to go off a couple of times.
Like we got the decks to do what they wanted to do, and sometimes that's all you can really ask. Sometimes you just get styled upon harder by your opponents.
Yeah.
At least we were able to do the styling sometimes.
Yeah, alright, we'll be back on Sunday, and that'll be our last violent.
Yes, we will be going on vacation after Sunday.
My family's coming to visit all the way from Scotland.
Indeed.
So yeah, we're away from the 2nd to the 12th.
Yep.
So we'll see you guys on Sunday for Bait and Kaitos.
Indeed.
We've got an Empire to storm.
That we do. And a callus to bop on the head with a mirror.
Yeah, we got to bop him like a little bad callus, like bop him in the nose.
No.
Bad.
No.
No. Bad. Bad callus. Alright.
See
See
ya.
ya.